step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rock.
Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick. And they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, man, we really with what? Yeah, really with. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah,
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Drop 60. 60 Vices. Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 Lions. Ready.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
10 to 11. Come on, come on. Set. Viking, 18. Go.
First down throw here for Ward. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. He'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneers.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. My man, my man. Ready.
Let's throw this one. Ward makes the catch. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on first down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Again, Ward going to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Chop 60, chop 60. Warrior 70.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
19 Tiger, 19 Red Riggs, 70 Timberwolf. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He throws a bullet to the set. Brought in inside the 20. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. One of their biggest plays in the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set up. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Pass complete to Mechie. It's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go, boys. Make it hot, Rick. 18. What's up?
Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. On the ground again with Mixon. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Sends this to the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Ward's going to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. On the line for another 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready?
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of his third down.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! Check match! Check match! 79 Broncos! Chop 60! Chop 60!
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Six yards to go here. It's third down.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Buffalo 18!
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield to DK. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go!
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Go check! Go check! Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Ward. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a first down.
Cougar 19! Riggs! Warriors 70! Panther 11! Panther 11! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Dragon 60! Mustang 19!
From the gun, it's Ward. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Again to Mixon up the middle. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at 2nd down.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Flush down out to his left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, it's still a win for this defense.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Three. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Titans dealing with 2nd and 13.
On the jump. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Now Ward escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Cadet. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On third and long, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, kid, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther, Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, Mustang 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Go street.
First and 10 at the
Cup
47-yard
19,
line.
Cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
Ward setting the pass. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 79 Bronco, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Seven Pirates, Trap 60, Trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Dragon 60. Let go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard
To
line.
the air with Ward. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Bronco 80.
Well, it's going to throw here on third. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. After the penalty, the offense staying out to try on 4th down.
Get it! Huh. Viking 18! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Again, Ward going to the air. That's caught beyond the marker. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? It gets him the first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
First and 10 here. Ward. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Hey, Smash! Rig alert! Rig alert! Seven Pirates! 7 Pirates! Cup 19! Cup 19! Mustang 19! Ready,
Throwing it again here. Pass complete to Mitchie. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Rig! Panther 60! Panther 60! Street! Street! 19 Lions! 60 Mavericks! 79 Broncos! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Ward's going to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Coyotes Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Warriors, Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Ward now. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, hurt. Go get him. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ready? 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Catch made. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now. 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 60 Eagles, 60.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Chased out to his right. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Working now from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
First down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
65 cat. Go.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score a quick 6. Touchdown, Houston.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
On the ready.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
18 rattling. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther Viking 18. Ready, right?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Rig! Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Chips, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking 18. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Cougar 19. Ready?
Gonna throw this one. Ward escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
60 Maverick.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 Ranger. Panther 11. 19 Lions.
They are throwing it again. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Let's go. Hey, Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Go.
On fourth down, Ward absolutely fires this one right side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and confidence in the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
And their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
Ward setting the pass. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Let's go now. Hawk, Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Now Ward. Brought in. He's got room to roll. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a small chunk off that lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the tweak, right?
To the air, Stroud. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Big strike here to Williams. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans continue piling it on here in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First of all, you ain't got strong enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! 19 tight, 19 tight! Trap 60, trap 60! Warrior 70! Ready!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Cougar 19!
Throwing now on first down. Ward. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
18, Pioneer! Back! Hawk, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
They get to Pollard from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
18, Rodney,
And they've been doing
18,
it.
Mustang 19! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! 79 Broncos! Cub 19! Cub 19!
It's going to throw here on third. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Go, Chap! Go, Chap! Buffalo 18! Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime.
Now the Titans rush is going to win this rep. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long.
Let's go!
Here's the backup, first throw. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first. Maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
60. Stephanie. Cougar 19. Take it. Ready.
Ward now. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down.
Ready. Warriors 70. Viking 18. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Ward's going to throw it. And a man is there to knock that away. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Give on second to Pollard. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ward now on 3rd down. Got TK. Complete. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18. What's up? Look the hot.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Looking right, and he finds it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught out left. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf, Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Set. Push motion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Offside, caught by Ridley. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
60
line.
Vikings.
From the gun, it's Ward. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warrior 70.
First down throw here for Ward. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
With a shotgun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, ready? Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trying to do some window dressing. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
On the deep ball. It leads to second and 10.
He's going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. They look to throw on fourth down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
First and 10 here. Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Mustang 19.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. getting out to his left. He takes it himself.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw now. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
What 18? That's right. Look the hot, look the hot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Lasers this one. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Going to throw this one. Ward. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 19 type, 19 type. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Ward. Texans closing in, and they get to him. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack, but there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental, and that one, man, it ate up a ton of yards.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
One final shot here. incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Texans come away with the road